So back at it. 27th of July. It looks like summer's kind of gone. It's still nice and warm and quite muggy today actually. It's about 22 degrees. Nice and overcast. Yesterday it rained pretty much all day. I've decided to head back, or try, if there's no one in it, head back to swim 20 where I've had a bit of luck the last 2 sessions. I was thinking about another little bay that looks really nice, but I kind of need to stick with it if I'm catching. I don't know why I would think about changing it. You know what it's like, just gets into your head. So yeah, it's about 5 to 5 on a Thursday, and I've just got a quick overnighter. So even more reason to visit the same spots that I've worked out that seem to be doing bites. So let's start the little trek. I had a bit of a scare with the battery, bloody battery and bloody barrow. I switched it on and there was no power, and I was like, not again, like the 3rd time. Opened up the battery and one of the cables had come loose, thank God. Otherwise I would have been like, I'm going home. So let's have a little walk around, see if we can see any other anglers and have a chat, and just take in the stunning surroundings. It's absolutely gorgeous place to fish, and I'm very lucky. Every single time I get here I think the same. So yeah, let's see if we can have another one. I say it in every single video, but this place just, it's mental. Look at this. Oh, come on, focus. Look at that for conditions. Nice and overcast. It feels really muggy. I don't know what the humidity is, but I mean, it's not like being in Asia or anything ridiculous, but it feels really warm. And yeah, there's some really interesting swim over there that every time I come in I look at it and think I've got to get over there at some point. But yeah, that happens with a lot of swims that I look at. They look absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm going all the way around here. So yeah, I better keep moving. The nights are drawing in a bit more at the moment. They're more like 9 o'clock-ish now already. It's just quite soul destroying, quite depressing. So we've got to make the most of the next couple of months. On the bridge now. So yeah, there's another finger that goes down there. So quite a few stockies get caught down there when in early season. But this is the body of the main lake, or one around the corner. And that swim down there looks really cool. Loads of lily pads down there. I'm sure hiding a few carp here and there from time to time. And some opposite as well down here. And they're all sort of dotted around all up here. So I'm sure there's rewards to be had down there, and it just looks like a prime swim. So again, it's such a big lake. Whether I'll ever get a chance to do any decent time on it remains to be seen. But yeah, let's keep going. Finger to the right hand side of the swim 20 that I'm heading for. It's all out of bounds, but look at it. You can imagine that they just sit up here chilling out, and obviously from time to time swim out to the main lake. So many lily pads. Look at that snag. Look at that for a proper snag. But yeah, they've just got to catch them on their way out to the main area of the lake from here. One now, look at that chunk. There's one now, look at him. There he is. You come and pay me a visit down the other end, please. That's a decent one, that. Can't zoom in anymore. Well, we saw one. Look at that. Look at that group. They're all sitting down here in the out of bounds. Good 100 yards away from the swim. Look at this. It's bloody torment. Look at the size of some of these. I can't get anywhere near them. I just need them all to make their way straight up into the main lake and come across my spots on the way through. Look at it. Right, change of plan. Someone was in number 20, so I'm in swim 11, which is quite a long way from the track. I'll show you it. This is it here, and you've got a nice little bay over there. So never fished it before. Nice little margin, end of margin there. I'm gonna get my waders on if it's not too deep out there, and get the deeper on the go and see if I can find some spots or see any signs. But yeah, so this is where I'll set up camp, and then this is the path. Effort equals reward and all that. I'll show you how far it is from the track. Hopefully no one's nicked my barrow by the time I get back up there. Good luck to them if they did, because it's very heavy. But yeah, hopefully I can squeeze the barrow down here. Might be a bit treacherous. It's probably a good 50-yard path, and it's not very wide at points. So yeah, once we get down there, I'll get my waders on. Yep, we're still not there, look. It's a long way. Obviously without a power barrow I wouldn't even bother attempting it, because that would be really handy trying to get back up. But yeah, that is a long way. I'll let you know in a minute if there's any catastrophes on the way down. Wish me luck. So I'm in Mandarin, number 11. So just to give you an idea of the kind of trek, the cross is the car park, and that kind of thing that looks like a point is where I've had to travel through. So from the cross I've gone over the bridge, over the other bridge, round the back, and into 11. So it's a bit of a trek, but effort equals reward, and what a swim. Made it without having to unload anything. Miracle. Oh, sweaty. Set. Takes a good 3 hours to find 3 new spots in a brand new swim. If I get a bite, it's definitely waders. I'm gonna have to run out there. So yeah, I've got one just around the corner here. I saw a little bit of fizzing when I arrived, but it could have been anything. But there's a nice clean hard-ish spot there, and it's in a little alcove. If I can get around there. Oh. Just down in that little alcove there. I'm sure they're getting in and out of there from time to time. I've got another one about 13 wraps out here. And then I'm not getting back in my waders, but there's another one just around the corner here. There's a reed bed just over there. and it's 9 1/3 wraps out there. So again, as always, all balanced tigers with fake corn on top. So it's sort of wafter style. Fingers crossed. It's still nice and warm. It's been overcast since I arrived. So yeah, fingers crossed for a bite. This one went about 1:05 on the middle rod, 13 wraps out on the corner of the bay, so not in the bay. And it seems all I can do at the moment, all I seem to be able to catch is 12-pound fish. Come on, mate. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. That's it. Lovely linear though. First linear. Even though I said in the previous video I had a linear and it was a mirror. And it fought quite well actually. When it went, it definitely dug itself into some weed. I thought I was going to have to do something else, call a bailiff. It was stuck for ages. And so I let a bit of line out and it sort of freed itself. And then it took me all the way across to the other reeds on my right hand side, dug itself in there, but not really very deep, luckily. So good, probably a good 10-minute fight actually. But again, yeah, it's another 12-pound fish from here. So the rod straight back out on the spot. Hopefully it means that the bigger ones are on their way. So oh, come on, mate. There you go, there's the other side. Hard fighting, beautiful fish. Perfect linear. So, good morning. Nothing else in the night. I put that rod straight back out, the middle rod. There was a little knock on it, or a liner, at about 3. So I was like, here we go, this is it. And nothing happened. So it's just absolutely stunning waking up here in the morning, even with hardly any sleep. But yeah, I think overall that's a success, I would say. Any fish from a lake this size, 12 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, it's definitely an achievement and a successful trip. So yeah, I'm just doing a sort of slow pack down. Really not in the mood, but I've got work today. An end of month sales meeting, which will be nice. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to be able to get down next. It's summer holidays, so I'm kind of limiting myself a bit more to overnighters rather than my usual 2 nights, sort of 36 hours. Yeah, there's a fair bit of fizzing this morning in various areas. But yeah, that's about it really. So pack up, and you might hear from me if we have any last minute action. Hopefully we do. But if not, I'll see you next time.